Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with me, Kemsit. We're continuing on Margaret, the first of Denmark in Mission 3, Die Young of course, within this custom campaign and scenario. Previous mission we've done it basically, I just screwed up the last little bit because it was very laggy, and like I said, it's just truly infuriating with how the map design has been. It's just too small, too much scrappy things, and it's just annoying. And then just saying that hints at tips, tricks, like, I'm sorry, but that's just an excuse, like saying like badly made map. You just need to fix that, honestly. Come on, because that's not how Norway and Denmark is. In reality, it's lot more bigger and all that. Sure, lots of inaccessible terrain and all, but come on, there's a bit of absurd. Sorry for the young. We're gonna continue. For those who want to be instructed and informed, feel free to take heed of this, for you need to be present in the main menu. Press this mods button, press the browser mods tab. There you find a magical search bar. There you have to write down the custom campaign and the scenario that you'd like to go through. Then select the one with the respective language which you can communicate with if the creator or anyone else offers you such option. After pressing subscribe, wait a little bit so that your PC downloads the correct files for you. Then restart the game real quickly so that everything works fluidly. Check out the install mods tab if your custom campaign and or scenario is active. By having this box behind it pressed on. Usually it is, but just to be certain, check it out. Then go back to the main menu, press single player, press campaigns, press custom campaigns, and select the one that you'd like to go through, and of course have fun, as we shall try to do so as well in Mission 3 Die Young. The ambitious Margaret was not content to rule Denmark and Norway. She was bent to occupying Sweden in an attempt to unify the three into one nation. In order to maintain her hard-won dominion, Margaret never married and devoted all her attention to raise her son Olaf. In 1387, however, her son Olaf died prematurely, which was a heavy blow to her. Not only did this frustrate her plan to unify Scandinavia, but her own continued rule in Denmark and Norway was in question. Will she be able to continue the regency smoothly, and will her wisdom work again? We'll see. The ambitious Margaret was not satisfied with this and was bent to occupy Sweden in an attempt to combine the three countries into a unified country. In order to maintain the right to rule, Margaret never married again. She put all her thoughts into raising her son, hoping her son would become our king, who would rule the whole of Scandinavia. However, in 1387, her 70-year-old son, King Olaf, died suddenly, which was a heavy blow to Margaret. This not only frustrated her plans to unify the three Scandinavian countries, but even her own continued rule in Denmark and Norway was becoming a problem, because she is only the uncrowned queen of the regions. Just when she was at loss due to the anti-Germanic consciousness of the Danes, the powerful religious and political leaders in Denmark tried to not let the Danish kingship fall into her hands of Albrecht, who was of German descent. Shortly after Olaf's death, they elected Margaret as Denmark's full ruler and guardian at Lund Cathedral. Parliament decided to reorganize Margaret as the interim ruler until a suitable male heir was found. Although the Norwegian throne was hereditary in February 1388, the Norwegian Imperial Parliament elected Margaret as queen. Interesting. Dear Margaret, as the Imperial Council has decided to recognize you as new region ruler. Okay, sure, that's cool. Do we not have more? Oh, crap. Where am I gonna make another town center here then? Frick. You know what? Let's just make one here. We're gonna need this. Why do we not have this? Going forward, come on. Get rid of it automatically. Do I have to do everything myself? Come on. And why do I not have a scout cavalry? Come on, seriously guys, give me a scout cavalry. Also, it's all in Chinese again. Frick. Until suitable heir is found, we will continue to accept rule. Thank you for the council decision, and I will definitely find the heir that satisfies you. But before that, we must defeat Albrecht to convince the Swedish Imperial Council to elect me a queen. Swedish nobility, dear Margaret, although the Council of Nobility has recognized you as regent, there are also many people who oppose you. I hope you will find safeguard of interest and do not allow Albrecht to enrich our Sweden. Now, hints. Margaret must not be killed, Lund Cathedral must not be destroyed, defeat Albrecht 2, Sion, defeat Albrecht 5 grey, defeat Hanseatic League 3 green, protect the Swedish noble from being killed, protect the castle of the Swedish noble from being destroyed. Hints. Margaret started out in the castle edge, but she was too close to Albrecht. Therefore, a defense needs to be established as soon as possible, in order to resist his offensive as much as possible. Like Denmark, Sweden also has several villages located by the rivers or lakes. Talk to the local residents and can get you some revolts. It doesn't cost a lot of gold. Sorry. Although Swedish nobility choose to stand with you temporarily because of dissatisfaction with Albrecht, if he is captured, he will fall to Albrecht and oppose you. If you can destroy Albrecht's supplies, you can weaken his power while also enriching yourself. The Hanseatic League was also spotted off Albrecht, and they will join Albrecht in attacking Margaret. Scouts. Margaret 1 is located in Lund. She has the city in her hands, but she doesn't have many troops in her hands and needs to establish contact with local villages as soon as possible. To obtain relevant technologies or supplies, the city is close to Malmo to Sion. That is prone to conflict with Olof's death. The legitimacy of regency has also been called into question. So she doesn't get much help from the Swedish nobility, 6 purple. Albrecht to Sion is located in Malmo on the coast. He brought a large number of troops from Mecklenburg along with the bodyguard 5 grey. In order to claim the Swedish throne, he would put a lot of pressure on Margaret in the early days. Albrecht's guard 5 grey has a supply depot in Falsterborn, a town outside Malmo, to supply Albrecht. In addition, there are a certain number of artillery and swordsmen and other troops guarding the city, but they themselves will not participate in any attack. The Hanseatic League Army 3 green is Albrecht bringing reinforcements from Mecklenburg. They land at Trelleborg in southern and brought an army with them. But because it had just landed, there was not enough time to build up fortifications. The village of the locals in Sweden or Orange are disturbing in various regions. Mainly concentrated by rivers and lakes, you can talk to the local people by clicking on them. And some people can provide you with armor and weapons for a certain amount of gold. And the price is not high. Some even offer gunpowder units for your use. The Swedish nobles, 6 purple, does not have many troops and can't help you much. He is also looking at who is better suited to lead Sweden. But if Margaret can't protect him, he'll return against you and sack you. Sure. I'll see how this will go down. Pity that I do not really get too much stuff over here. I really need more scouts and all. It's honestly so frustrating this happening to me, like always starting in this situation with so much land but barely any scouts. Like, give us scouts. That even happens in other situations too, right? Or any regular game and all that.
Timberhoffandi.
Why is everything so hilly here, man? Crap. Can't just make like proper villages here.
Úrsasmithar. 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 Úrsasmithar.
Bothod Villa Timberhoffandi. Villagi. Ja. Villagi. Ja. Villeg. Villagi.
I just built that thing. I'm not gonna read this thingy over here because kind of absurd how this is made.
Gagnes matter.
Ja.
Can we also get some more wood gatherers here, please?
Villagi.
Stop firing, please.
Ja.
Bodor.
Butter.
Ja.
So we need some more farms here.
Hushashmitha. Ja. Hushashmitha. Gagnismitha. Hushashmitha. Ja. Hushashmitha. Hushashmitha.
I'm definitely gonna need a transport ship to bind these guys together. I don't know why these guys went away here, freaking out. Godverdomme, man.
Timbergochwandi.
Ho. Butter.
Timbergochwandi. Hushashmitha.
Wan. Ja. Rehim. Fandi.
Vilbardaga. Vilbardaga. Ja. Radida. Vilbardaga.
Wait, what? They're also starting with lots of hand cannoneers and all that here? Dude, hey, hello? This is a bit absurd, man. Hand cannoneers? Everything here? Like this? This is bullshit, man. Look at them attacking here, man. Honestly, it's so infuriating, this.
Hushashmitha. Hushashmitha.
Butter. Hushashmitha.
You know what? I'm just... I'm done. I really don't like this. Margaret turned her attention to Sweden after gaining the dominion of Denmark and Norway. The situation in Sweden also gave Margaret an opportunity. At the time of her father-in-law, King Magnus IV of Sweden established his eldest son Eric Magnus as the heir to the Swedish throne. But when the crown prince was 17 years old, he couldn't wait for forcing his father to abdicate, and he ascended the throne. However, he was king for only 2 years before he was defeated by the combined forces of his brother Håkon and Margaret's father. Valdemar IV and Helga became king of Sweden and Norway. But the good times did not last long, and Håkon had to Håkon had to return to Norway 2 years later when Håkon's cousin Albrecht overthrew him under the Hanseatic army. After Margaret had defeated Albrecht and Hanseatic forces in Malmö, she was about to start thinking about going north to Sweden, freeing Albrecht, taking back the Swedish rule. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It is insane, right? It is insane that the enemy starts with this much siege units, right? And that, like, in the beginning, we have read that in the hints, the Hanseatic League just landed and did not have fortifications. What the fuck is 2 castles doing here, 4 bombard towers, and the creep post, and a lot of siege weapons and all that here again? Look at this army. Look what I start with, and this guy's not going to be useful. Why do you guys enjoy turning the player into like a big ass grind fest? Like, what is this grind fest fetish over here? Honestly, I really don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, this could be so much good with story-wise, playable, innovative missions, more historical remarks and all that, adventures, get the feeling of being present in, you know, the feat of Margaret and all that, but this is just a little bit of insane. And how the map are constantly so uneven. I cannot build on anywhere here, guys. Allow me to build somewhere perfectly to make a good economy, but there's no way I can build perfect economy or grow my economy at all. Because I have to rely on one TC, but trying to do what one TC is just impossible. No, I don't want to continue like this over here. Like, I'm so annoyed at this. I'm skipping this mission too. I'm gonna see how the other two will be. If they're gonna all be horrible, my apologies, guys, but I'm just gonna skip this campaign overall. It's just so bad. Sorry over here. But yeah, feel free to try it out yourself. And tell me your own opinion, all that. If you disagree with me, sure, feel free to go for it and have fun, of course, but I personally won't have fun over here. It's just, honestly, in my opinion, very bad. Once again, thank you for the effort for creating the campaign and all that, but honestly, try to consider a few more things a little bit more in the player's shoes, not just only for creative opinions and thoughts and all that. It's just, yeah, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we're going to come together, that's possible as well. Just write down comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I'll see you guys later.